I'm Holly Rowe, and I would love for you to meet Eric Maffie. A fifth-year outfielder from the University of St. Francis in Illinois, Eric is the 2023 Academic All-America of the Year for NAIA baseball. Eric epitomizes what it means to be a student athlete as a two-time Academic All-American and a two-time Conference Player of the Year. Eric hit .383 this year with 20 home runs and 24 doubles, all while maintaining a perfect 4.0 in his Business Administration Master's program. Let's turn it over to Eric to tell us more about his college baseball experience.
Yeah, I mean, this award means a ton to me. Going off of just the whole season, and it's been special for us. We were able to make our first opening round in my 5 years here, so that was a big year for us. We won the conference tournament, and then going along with academics as well, it's always been a very important aspect of my life. And going into college, I made it a mission of mine to take it very seriously and give it everything I got. And that stems from my family and even my brothers too, a lifelong competition with them and the great advisors and professors that here at St. Francis have really helped me along the way. So it's been fun. So I went into college. I always knew I wanted to do marketing. There's a ton of parts of marketing. So I wasn't always sure what part of it I wanted to get in, whether it be sales, digital marketing, advertising. So going through everything, I stopped at sales at the end, and I had a great internship with a local company by my house, and it really helped me with everything. I was able to graduate here in 3.5 years with a major in marketing, minor in management. I immediately hopped into their MBA program, and it's a 1.5-year track for me, and it worked out great. I was able to receive my MBA and get a management self-design degree. So I'm extremely grateful for the University of St. Francis and everyone who's helped me along the way. It's been different. I think this class, especially our college experience, has been unique. So I redshirted my freshman year for college. So I didn't play at all because I played football and baseball here. Sophomore year, I believe, was the year COVID hit, and then junior year, half of the baseball season I was playing in my spring football season. So I only played in half the baseball season, and then finally, the last couple of years, I've been able to really get back into it and play a full season. So it seems like I've only played 2 or 3 full seasons here, and so it's been unique. It's been fun. I've enjoyed every second of it. It's sad that it's ending, but I enjoyed every moment, and I'm grateful for the recognition and this. It's been great. I absolutely believe that if I do well, the team's going to do well. But at the beginning of the year, I do set goals for myself and personal goals and what I want to achieve. Last year was my 4th year in college, and I got Player of the Year and some amazing national recognitions. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I got one more year. I don't want to let myself down or really be a bummer. So I knew I had to either match that or go on or leave on top of that. So I really made it my goal. One goal was to hit 10 home runs this year, and I doubled it. So I was thrilled with that. And so I always do have personal goals in the back of my head. Of course, I want to be Player of the Year again, and maybe even try to be higher than honorable mention in the nation. So I do make goals in the end, but this year especially, I wanted to see how far our team can make it. Absolutely. Essentially, yes. I was recruited originally for football. I reached out to the baseball coach because I knew I didn't want to give that up. I had a successful high school baseball career, so I knew that was something I wanted to continue to pursue. And St. Francis was great, and but all football and baseball coaches worked with each other hand in hand. And unfortunately, I did miss a lot of fall baseball, and I missed a lot of spring football, but it worked out. And some years were harder than others, and this year was the first year I got to strictly focus on baseball in the spring. So I think that cleared my head a lot. I'm grateful that I did it, and I wouldn't take anything back. I love football, and the football program is great here, and I really enjoyed my time with baseball. So I was glad. It tested me. It tested my time management. It tested my leadership. So I think that will go a long way through the rest of my life, this experience. Yeah, I'm ready to take it on. I think over the past 4 or 5 years, I've been able to really set or find what works for me and take everything one at a time. When I'm in baseball mode, I'm not trying to think about football or academics. When I'm in the classroom or I'm writing a paper, that's baseball and football are off my mind. So a big thing for me has been taking everything one at a time. Try not to overwhelm myself or stress myself out, because it could get ugly after if that happens. So that's been big for me, and just scheduling everything. And I love to write everything down I need to get during the day and mark it off at the end of the day for some satisfaction. So I just found little things that work for me, and I believe I know it will carry over to the workforce. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy for me. I have today, actually, I have an indie ball tryout with the Joliet Slammers, and I know there's other interest out there, and I would love to even try to pursue any baseball opportunities out there, because I don't think I'd ever forgive myself if I didn't at least try. So other than that, I do have a job lined up in Chicago. It's a company called Medics. I'll start off as a recruiter, and then I'll be immediately going to their sales position. So I'm excited for that as well. And I'll be living in Chicago and my brother's going to be there too. And I'm excited.